It's an enormous opportunity for the private sector. Because as we now know which sectors of the economy are moving forward, what we need to do is to involve the private sector to give skill development courses to the young of our country who actually will not reach college, and make them employable through short-term courses of 9 months, 12 months, diploma courses or whatever, in particular sectors of the economy. And with this in mind, I started this whole process of national vocational qualification framework. And then within the university system, I've called up vice chancellors. They should be giving a BSc vocational, so that a vocational degree gets the kind of status that an academic degree gets. A vocational degree will get you a job, an academic degree does not get you a job. So we need to actually empower the young through skill development, and there are huge possibilities of investment in this area, because a lot of people in industry want skilled people and they don't have them, but they are not given the opportunity to open up skill development centers and accredit them and then empower those kids. Now this is an area where huge foreign investment will come in. Not so much foreign investment will come into the formal university system, because no foreign university today has the wherewithal to invest in a standalone campus, except perhaps 5, 10, 15 or 20. That doesn't solve the problems of India. The real problems of India will be solved through foreign direct investment in skills. Because not only does India need those skills, but the global community needs skills. I don't see why there is opposition. You will get investment, you will get best practices, you will empower your children, they will be skilled for the Indian market and for the global market. And all this through private investment. So you have to have a rational land policy. You have to have a rational incentivization. You have to make sure that, a kid who pays 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees in school ends up paying nothing in college. We need to make sure that this irrational policy framework is jettisoned by a more rational, cohesive thought process through a national consensus in the field of education. So the opportunities are mind-boggling. We have a young population, which is the size of Europe, energetic, ready to embrace the future, modernize India, take India into the 21st century. But we have a class of people who do not understand both the opportunity and the challenge. If they don't understand the challenge, they will never seize the opportunity. Thank you.
Mr. Sibal, what do you do in a situation in India, what we are experiencing? We understand your frustration, but a lot of people ask us, why is it that you can't have private universities funded in India and the government monitoring it, like perhaps the TRAI? Why can't we have a system like that?
Who opposes it? I mean, with the new education bill, we do away with the concept of UGC altogether. Anybody should be able to set up a university. That's why the whole accreditation bill. You don't need to go to the UGC for university. You go to the accreditation authority. If they accredit you, right, and agree that your infrastructure is fine, your faculty is fine, you are a university. That's the change.
600 to 700 universities you're talking about. Has the government been able to give even?
It's not, I told you, the government cannot build. That's the first statement I made. It's for the private sector, but for that the law has to be passed.
The government did that in the 70s.
Sorry?
The government did that in the 70s.
No.
Why can't there be more good quality universities, even a few of them, sir?
I agree. But then the question is that we need private sector investment in that. We need to change the law. Today, for example, you can either have a state university, in other words, legislation through the state legislature for a university to be set up. A central university means legislation through the central legislature, parliament, and a deemed to be university, a private sector which gets deemed to be university status by UGC. Why should we have a deemed to be university? I don't understand the concept at all.